Galactic Adventure of Plo-Plo. At the edge of a distant galaxy was a planet full of strange creatures and unknown challenges. A little alien named Plo-Plo arrived on this planet. It was a day Plo-Plo would never forget, because he would learn many important things about himself and the world. Landing and first impressions. Plo-Plo landed on the planet in his small silver spaceship. He looked around and saw that everything was different from his home planet. The sky was purple, and the plants glowed in the dark. Plo-Plo was excited, but also a little scared. Suddenly, a small fluffy creature with big eyes jumped out from the bushes. "Hi, I'm Bim Bom," said the creature. "Welcome to our planet. Do you need help adapting?" Plo-Plo nodded. "Yes, please. I'm new here and I don't know what to do." Meeting friends. Bim Bom led Plo-Plo to his group of friends. Glim Glam, who had wings like a butterfly, and Zim Zam, who could change colors. "Together we can help you," they said in unison. However, when Plo-Plo tried to join in their play, something went wrong. He couldn't keep up with Glim Glam, and Zim Zam changing colors made Plo-Plo feel lost. Frustration began to build, and Plo-Plo felt like he was about to explode. First attempt and failure. Plo-Plo fell to the ground and started screaming. He threw small stones and waved his arms. Bim Bom, Glim Glam, and Zim Zam looked at him in surprise. "What happened?" they asked. Plo-Plo couldn't find the words to explain how frustrated he was. He felt lonely and misunderstood. Finally, Glim Glam approached him and gently touched his shoulder. "Plo-Plo, don't worry. Everyone feels lost sometimes. Maybe we can try again." New strategy. Plo-Plo took a deep breath and decided to try again. This time, his new friends decided to play a game that was easier for everyone. They started building a tower with colorful stones. Plo-Plo realized that he didn't have to be perfect at everything he did. It was important to try and ask for help when needed. The tower grew taller, and Plo-Plo felt increasingly confident. Return of old behavior. Suddenly, when the tower was very tall, Plo-Plo accidentally knocked over one of the stones. The tower began to wobble and eventually collapsed. Plo-Plo felt his anger rising again. He wanted to throw stones and scream once more. But then he remembered what Glim Glam had said. "Everyone feels lost sometimes. Maybe we can try again." Shared solution. Plo-Plo took a deep breath, and instead of screaming, he looked at his friends. "I'm sorry I knocked over the tower. Can we try again?" he asked. Bim Bom, Glim Glam, and Zim Zam smiled. "Of course, Plo-Plo. Together we can build an even taller tower." Together they began to build a new tower, and Plo-Plo felt that with each stone, his frustration diminished. He learned that with the help of friends, any difficulty can be overcome, new skills and friendships. As the sun began to set and the sky turned golden, Plo-Plo felt that he had learned something very important. He understood that it doesn't always have to be easy, but with the help of friends and patience, any obstacle can be overcome. Plo-Plo, Bim Bom, Glim Glam, and Zim Zam became the best of friends. Together, they explored new corners of the planet and faced new challenges, always remembering that cooperation and patience are the keys to success. Plo-Plo learned that every difficulty can be overcome with the help of friends and patience. He understood that he doesn't have to be perfect at everything he does, and that it's important to try and ask for help when needed. These values can help any of us when we encounter difficulties in our lives.